situation in Tobago. THA reshuffle in the best interest of the island. Trinibad artists charged for space-side shooting. And in sports, Tobago prepares for Trinbago volleyball beach tournament. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Friday, 17th May 2024. Topping the news tonight, in his address to Tobago today on the topic of crime, Chief Secretary Ferry Augustine stated that his administration is doing all in its power to get the rising crime situation under control, noting that under the THA Act 40 of 1996, the island government is unable to do anything about matters of national security. It is still able to engage in several community-based measures. Additionally, it is nearing the ability to roll out the Public Safety Department under the Office of the Chief Secretary. Here's more.
Almost immediately, the THA will begin rolling out community safety projects and support services throughout each electoral district as one of the measures to deal with crime. Community safety rallies and other related events are being planned. Additionally, each electoral district will develop a register of unemployed individuals in an attempt to direct them to jobs in the public and private sectors. These measures were all announced by Chief Secretary Ferry Augustine after Tobago recorded its 9th murder for the year earlier this week. However, the biggest initiative will be in the form of the Public Safety Department.
This department will amalgamate all the units, agencies and departments of the THA that have core public safety functions, including TEMA, game wardens, lifeguards, environment police, to name a few. The long-awaited THA police, along with traffic wardens and litter wardens, will constitute the new additions.
The aim is to coordinate crime-fighting strategies among public servants over which the THA does have control. Augustine expects that the Public Safety Department will be ready for operation by the end of the fiscal year. In the meantime, he assures his administration is working closely with the TTPS. However, he noted reservations about an apparent lack of intelligent policing.
I feel as though sometimes we don't get a strategic kind of response from the TTPS. In terms of how they operate.
Augustine clarified his comments were not directed at any particular policing administration, but rather at the evident manner in which officers conduct roadblocks. He stressed that in an age where people can easily communicate with each other about roadblocks, the strategy must evolve accordingly.
It should be sporadic. It should also be for a short period of time. So you set up a roadblock, 10-15 minutes, you get up and just move to another location, because after a while it becomes very much ineffective.
Augustine pointed out that while the THA and various arms of national security are doing what they can to reduce crime, Tobagonians also have a responsibility in this effort.
The sustainability of our safety and security can only be built on a strong foundation of collective social action against criminals and criminal conduct wherever we know they exist. Knowingly not taking action against those who are among us with illegal firearms and ammunition.
Reports can be made to the police anonymously by calling Crime Stoppers at 800 TIPS TIPS. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
Staying with crime-related news, Trinibad artist Kalonji Arthur was granted $1 million bail during a virtual appearance before Master Margaret Sukraj Goswami on Thursday, May 16th. Arthur, aged 26 and residing in Goldsboro, faces 6 charges stemming from a drive-by shooting in Speyside on May 3rd, resulting in injuries to 6 individuals. The charges include wounding with intent, shooting with intent, and possession of firearms and ammunition. The case is set for a hearing on February 26, 2025. The vehicle implicated in the shooting was registered to Chanel Walters Joseph, a murder victim whose body was discovered over a precipice at Sawmill Trace, Mount St. George, just hours after the Speyside incident. Walters Joseph was laid to rest yesterday afternoon. Moving away from crime news, Chief Secretary Ferry Augustine addressed the Tobago House of Assembly Executive reshuffle at a press conference today, explaining his decision. Augustine quoted THA Act 40 of 1996, which says that the Chief Secretary is within his power to manage the Executive Council to the extent that the Chief Secretary can adjust his executive as required for the island's development.
And that has to be at the forefront of my mind. And it's not done with any malice or ill will. It's not done because one is hated and others are liked. Has nothing to do with that.
Noting that there has been a lot of conversation in the space, Augustine said the last time a reshuffle happened, it was not in the best interest of Tobago.
It was done because we had an OJT chief secretary who wanted to make a power play on behalf of his political leader, and so they bust the throat of Mr. Kelvin Charles and who they feel were associated with Kelvin Charles to bring in who they want, move out who they didn't want, and all of that.
The Chief Secretary stated that he would not take advice from such people because when they had the opportunity, instead of moving people around to achieve greater development for the island, they moved people around in the most undemocratic fashion to achieve a political end.
In this instance, we have moved people around, and I'm saying we because consistent with the law, consistent Act 40 of 1996, I met with members privately and collectively, had consultations individually and collectively as the law required before making the decisions.
Augustine said his decision concerning the reshuffle aligned with the government's objectives and desired success. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay with us.
I can't live without you, I can't be without you for too long. Cause when I'm around you, I feel like the heavens is coming down. I feel it in my soul every time we on the road, it's a miracle. A million strong come together.
Of your life, Tata Life.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Welcome back. Tobago's economy has not been performing well, and the THA has shouldered heavy criticism as a result. However, Anselm Richards, technical advisor in the Division of Finance, Trade and the Economy, stated that there is a lot of work happening in the background to improve the economy, including progress on the establishment of the Tobago Development Bank. More in this report from Candice Jackson.
According to Anselm Richards, technical advisor in the Division of Finance, Trade and the Economy, Tobago's economy is still recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. However, he does not believe it will remain that way for too long. He says the THA will soon be able to roll out the Tobago Development Bank.
We have on board a consultant working with us. We have secured the commitment of the IDB to provide technical support to that institution. That institution is intended to mobilize, to identify and mobilize capital for both the private and public sector development on the island.
Part of the mandate of the Tobago Development Bank is to support businesses. Richards explained that commercial banks often do not offer favorable terms and conditions for financing, especially for startup businesses.
We may need, in our context, we may need to create a financing option for startup businesses in Tobago, where they start paying the loan and even start paying the loan when the business start operating and start paying the interest when the business becomes viable. So there is really a managing of the costs associated with business financing.
Meanwhile, the THA is building out a framework to attract foreign direct investment, which has revealed that in the first instance, state lands in Culloden would be designated for tourism-based investments.
And an investor can come in, sign a PPP with the THA, and the THA equity in the development project can be the value of the land, and we have an equity holding in that establishment. We get profit at the end of the day. So we have a model that the administration is pushing to move and to give an uptick to the economic development of Tobago.
Richards noted that the THA is aware of the criticism that these frameworks are taking too long to develop, but he assured that they are focused on establishing a solid foundation first. He pointed out that there are many great ideas for improving Tobago's economy. However, these ideas need to be prioritized. Otherwise, he claimed they will repeat the same mistakes made in previous development plans for the island, where 80% to 95% of the goals were not achieved.
That is a manifestation of an implementation deficit, which is caused by a resources deficit, both human and financial resources and institutional capacity.
Richards stated that they continue to explore all available options and focus on those that seem most viable. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Following the endorsement of the National AIDS Coordinating Committee, a steering committee has been established to oversee the implementation of the Stigma Index 2.0 in Trinidad and Tobago. The initiative, championed by the Trinidad and Tobago Community for Positive Women, held its inaugural meeting on May 14, 2024, marking the beginning of discussions by the appointed committee. The Stigma Index 2.0, an international survey tool, aims to investigate and gather data on factors contributing to stigma against persons living with HIV. Supported by external organizations, the project will benefit TNT and the wider region. The steering committee, comprising diverse stakeholders, will convene monthly to facilitate planning and execution over the next 5 months and beyond. Emphasizing its significance, stakeholders foresee the survey influencing policy and advocacy efforts, ensuring the voices of people living with HIV are heard and their issues addressed. Well, the Trinidad and Tobago Inter-Island Transportation Company Limited has advised the public that on Saturday, 18th May 2024, tomorrow, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., ferry ticket sales will not be available at the ferry terminals in Port of Spain and Scarborough, online or at any authorized ticket agents due to the scheduled system maintenance and upgrade services. Check-in for the 4 p.m. sailings on the said date will commence at 1 p.m. You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News or Sports Report is up next.
Deltec Distributors Weekend Special. Wings Friday, 3 pounds wings, 2.5 kilogram fries. Special 100 TT. Soup Saturday, 2 pounds cube beef, 2 pounds cow heel, 2 pounds chicken foot, 2 pounds pigtail, or smoked bone. Special $150. Super Sunday, 3 pounds leg and thigh chicken, 3 pounds sliced pork, 3 pounds lamb slice, 3 pounds cheese, 2 pack of pasta. Special $250. Located Main Road, Argyle, Tobago. We deliver 20 TT. Contact us on deltecdistributors.com 395-5040 or 237-0102. Deltec Distributors Weekend Special.
Need a fresh start? Upgrade your life with the things you want. At Standard Distributors in Canaan, life is good with zero. Get that amazing fridge, the stylish sofa with zero down and easy financing. Your dream house is within reach. Visit Standard Distributors today. Life is good with zero.
She ride the wave, come jump in the range, 100 funny, that's much your money mean. Don't need your love, that can cost me 50 pay. Like King Solomon, a bag a girl to me name. Every girl rock out, Lord, rock out. Me say hot girl, understand your time to step out. Big bumper girl, your time to get strap out. Hand on your knee, you girl and your body. And every girl I get wild out tonight. Party in my out tonight. If she suck, me a fine out tonight. I you don't know what a wild out tonight. Out the blue light, we a try out the fight.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show. Live more.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
It's a different type of thing down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Welcome to a sports report. The Trinibad Beach Volleyball Tournament will be hosted at the Black Rock Beach Sports Complex on the 25th and the 26th of May 2024. President of the Trinidad and Tobago Volleyball Federation, Damian Stewart, provided information about the event, while Chairman of the THA-appointed Task Force for the Commonwealth Youth Games 2023 Local Organizing Committee, George Leacock, shared a few updates about the beach facility during a press conference hosted by Eidcut today. Ariana Sipiu has the story.
The president of the Trinidad and Tobago Volleyball Federation, Damian Stewart, shared that they plan to qualify for the Olympic Games in 2032, and as part of the plan, all aspects of volleyball have to be developed.
What we came up with is a Trinibad Beach Volleyball Tour in which we take international tournaments to different parts of Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, we're starting and ending at the best facility, which is in Kolan, in Tobago.
Stewart said that on the 23rd and 24th of May, Brazilian volleyball coach Augusto Sabatini will be here to assist coaches and athletes, not only from Trinidad and Tobago but from the region, in preparation for the tournament as part of their beach volleyball development course. He also shared that locals who are interested in the sport can participate free of charge, but those outside of Tobago will have to pay a fee.
So it's a privilege. It's been held right here at the facility. So that's the 23rd and the 24th. At this facility, you'll have a beach volleyball development course. A lot of it is practical, so come prepared for the nice weather that we're having these days.
Stewart also shared that the tournament was granted the status of a world qualification event. 12 countries in the region will compete for a space in the World Championship Under-19 Beach Volleyball Tournament, which will be held in China from August 27th to September 1st. On another note, George Leacock shared that in time for the Commonwealth Youth Games last year, some of the design elements had to be forgotten about, which resulted in the use of temporary washrooms and the utilization of the facilities at the YMCA. He said these things still need to be included at the beach sports facility. However, E. Idicott is developing the facility while it's being used.
So while Ms. Richards and her team have been working on designs, their designs being refined, finding the funding, and all of the things that normally become a part of building out a facility or any kind of government work, really. We have also been working on getting usage.
Leacock also stated that they are working behind the scenes with the National Tennis Association to bring the tour to the facility, and that there is a possibility that the World Beach Tennis Tour can make more than one stop at the facility.
There are other discussions going on with sports like rugby, with sports like handball, that are not as advanced.
He said the intent is not to complete the construction of the facility and then wonder what should be done after. Leacock stated that they hope to have major events monthly along with domestic usage of the facility to develop local clubs and even persons who want to use it for recreation. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Well, Chief Secretary Farley Augustine said sporting disciplines other than football, track and the field and the cricket should be promoted on the island. He shared that the upcoming Trinibad Beach Volleyball Tournament has the Tobago House of Assembly's full support. Augustine was speaking at the press conference hosted by Idicott at the Blackrock Beach Sports Complex. Here's more.
Chief Secretary Farley Augustine expressed that the THA fully supports sport activities, especially because of the rise of crime in the country. He said this is an opportunity to show the youth that there are viable alternatives to a life of crime. Augustine also noted that they want to engage in some of the non-traditional sports on the island.
I think that there are opportunities for very talented Trinbagonians, young Trinbagonians to get involved. And we might be guilty as a country of not supporting sporting disciplines outside of those three.
Augustine highlighted that the beach facility hosting regional and international events allow young people to be introduced to non-traditional sports. He also urged the island to come out and support the beach volleyball activities next weekend.
Why is that important? And especially in the neighboring communities. Well, one, you heard that it's free. So you could just show up, you could just walk down the road, catch a taxi, catch a car, as we say, drop off and you walk in.
The Chief Secretary said that the people can enjoy healthy and safe activities suited for young people and children.
It's an opportunity for us to also demonstrate social cohesion, and so we really want all of you to come out. We want the park to be full to capacity. We want it to full and people stand up on the roadside watching in. That's what we want to get happening here.
Secretary for the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Joel Sampson, was also at the press conference, making his first appearance since taking on his new role. Assistant Secretary for the Division of Community Development, Wayne Clark, was also present. Both encouraged people to come out and support next weekend's activities. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
And that's how we end our sports segment. The weather report is up next.
The best place to stay in Tobago is at Thorns Place with rates starting as low as 200 TT. Call or WhatsApp 745-7306 or 682-8676. We are located uptown Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port. Remember, at Thorns Place, our aim is to make your stay safe and affordable.
Of your life, Tata Life.
Need a fresh start? Upgrade your life with the things you want. At Standard Distributors in Canaan, life is good with zero. Get that amazing fridge, the stylish sofa with zero down and easy financing. Your dream house is within reach. Visit Standard Distributors today. Life is good with zero.
When we outside, it's an ocean of love. All that we align to the stars up above. Let we dance now, take a chance now with me.
Now for the weekend weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, mostly fair and warm, mostly warm and hazy rather, despite the odd isolated shower, with the temperatures only at 27 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow is mainly dull, hazy and at times breezy, despite the low to medium chance of 1 or 2 isolated showers. Daytime temperatures will reach highs of 33 degrees Celsius, cooling to 27 degrees at night. On Sunday, predominantly hot, hazy and at times breezy, despite the low chance of the odd passing shower. A fair but hazy night is expected. Temperatures are forecasted to rise to 33 degrees Celsius again during the day and fall again to 27 degrees at night. There is a moderate concentration of Saharan dust in the atmosphere and necessary precautions are advised. The seas will be slight to moderately rough throughout the weekend, with waves reaching up to 2 meters in open waters and near 1 meter in sheltered areas. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines before we go. Chief Secretary addresses crime situation in Tobago. THA reshuffle in the best interest of the island. Trinibad artists charged for Speyside shooting. And in sports, Tobago prepares for Trinbago volleyball beach tournament. I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards, thanking you so much for joining us, wishing you a great night and an even greater weekend.